I think I speak on behalf of every Gears of War fan that I would say this. Coalition, it's time. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, The Chronicles, the man, the myth, the legend himself. I told y'all multiple times to never take me seriously when I say that, right? And welcome back to another video. So today on this channel, we're actually going to be talking about the current state of the Gears of War franchise, as well as the next installment called Gears of War E-Day, which is set to be a prequel, which will take place before the story of Gears of War 1, which you'll see young Marcus Phoenix and Dom, teaming up together for the very first time and going up against the Locusts. But before we get to dive into this topic, here's a word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy The Chronicles is now officially sponsored by Dubby Energy, the official energy drink for gamers and content creators like yours truly. If you want to fuel up your gaming needs and have long hour gaming sessions, you can use my promo code on your first purchase at dubby.gg. The link will be in my bio, so be better and play better with Dubby Energy. Okay, now welcome back. Now let me take you back to November 7th, 2006. I was like about 12 years old at the time? But anyways, your boy went to the mall that day, had to go to GameStop. Remind you, I had an Xbox 360 around that time. And your boy purchased Gears of War 1, which till this very day, it's one of my favorite Gears of War games, obviously. But I'll be honest with y'all, getting that game wasn't really that easy. Because just like any other parents will tell you, you had to get your grades up, make sure you had to stay good in school, do all your homework, clean your room. Basically anything that they will tell you in order for you to earn something in life. I guess, but hey, it's freaking Gears of War. Like me watching the gameplay of that game for the very first time, I was just blown the freak away. Like I literally wanted to play that game. So you can't blame your boy for, wanting that game so bad, especially when I had to beg my mother to literally take me to GameStop on release day. It was very, very crucial. I had to really beg to go to GameStop that day. Oh my goodness. And I did play both Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3, which in my honest opinion, Gears of War 3 had the better campaign than 2. I mean, if you know, you know. But Gears of War Judgment was just not it for me, man. No, that right there tanked badly. So for those who don't know, that Gears of War Judgment is a spin-off Gears of War game which takes place around the time where we were introduced to as Baird as the protagonist in the story, and it was a flop. It was a flop. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's a flop. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Because first of all, Darkside Studios, you guys literally rejected on what made the first 3 games great in the first place. On one end, you had a garbage ass campaign, and the multiplayer was terrible. But here's the thing though, Gears of War Judgment is not the only Gears game that had actually flopped. As a matter of fact, Gears of War 4 could not do any better. As a matter of fact, they took out the dark theme on what Gears used to be at first, and they just put in these vibrant, colorful settings and all that to make it more look like somewhat futuristic-y, mechanically gear. I don't know what you call that setting, but it's just not Gears to me. Like, and it takes place where you have JD, the son of Marcus. You also got Dell, and then you have Kate. And don't get me wrong, like I like the background of these characters, but at the same time, the setting was just not. It doesn't scream out Gears to me. So therefore, even Gears of War 4 became a flop. I hate to say that, but it really did become a flop as well. But I'll give it where credit is due. They actually revert back to their old ways as far as the multiplayer aspect of the game. But even then, still, it could have done better. So now the thing with Gears 5 is that it reverted back to its dark themed ways where, a lot of stuff has hit the fan, obviously. And then you know, everything went dark as it is right after the current events of Gears 4. And you know, it kind of like, you know, we needed that at first. But the one thing about Gears 5 that kind of like put just a little bit bad taste in my mouth was the fact that it wanted to go the open world route, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds good on paper, but to execute it, it did not land how it's supposed to hit, you know? So again, it's just one of those things where you gotta stick with what you know as far as your own franchise goes. So, but I will once again give credit where credit is due. The multiplayer actually, you know, was fun. Like, you had the horde mode, which is actually great for the Gears franchise, and then the multiplayer, you had multiple modes like King of the Hill, and you know, one of my all-time favorites was going to be TDM in that game. And you know, that's kind of like what we miss from a Gears game, but in a multiplayer aspect. But as far as the campaign goes, I mean, they did improve somewhat, but still can do better. So now, coming into Gears of War E-Day, which honestly I'm still excited about, there are some things that I'm expecting. I'm expecting dark theme, I'm expecting blood and gore, I'm expecting multiplayer experiences, I'm expecting some brutal deaths, and overall, I just want a good Gears game. It's been way too long since we had a good Gears game. So Microsoft and Coalition, y'all gotta make this the best Gears game as possible, because I want to relive the good old days on what it's like to be excited for a Gears game. And can we all come together as a community to let Xbox know to bring back Gears Esports? Until this very day, I have no idea why they shut that down, but bring it back. And that does it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me, what's your favorite Gears game? And are you excited for a Gears of War E-Day? Let me know in the comments down below. Also guys, I will be streaming on Twitch primarily from this day going forward, so please follow my channel. I will leave the link in the description. And with that being said, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.